There is something important to remember when watching the following events unfold. All of us, in our own awkward little ways, have lived this story. This one in particular belongs to Carly and Emery. Both are approximately 20 years old, from the southeastern region of North Carolina, of Anglo-Saxon descent. They are exceptionally average people. How and why they met is irrelevant. Prior to this evening, Carly and Emery have been on 2 dates.
Hi, Helen. What are you doing Friday night?
Yes? Yes? Who is this?
And one random bump-in at a party of a mutual friend, but Carly likes to count it as date number 3. Tonight, Carly has invited Emery over to her townhouse after their date.
Hi, Helen. Gee, you look nice.
They have both removed their shoes at the door because Carly's roommate took one world religions course and now finds it disrespectful to wear shoes inside the home. Emery secretly hopes he never has to meet this person.
Shit, I thought I'd clean this.
Carly was well aware she had not cleaned her room. Rather, she feels the most graceful when tidying up, and wanted to give Emery the opportunity to watch her float about the room. Unfortunately, this was lost on Emery, for he was too nervous to even look in her general direction, let alone appreciate whatever her body was doing. Instead, he concentrated on mentally cataloging every detail of her room. He wanted to remember all of this night. Forever.
I like your snow globe.
Emery was never very good at making small talk, which disappointed Carly. She didn't know what the conversation would be like the first time they were alone in a bedroom together, but she expected it to be a bit sexier than snow globes. Exactly how was she supposed to spin this?
So the snow globe is supposed to make you feel like Zen or something.
Does it work?
The tips of their fingers met. Carly scrambled to think of an alluring response.
I don't think so. I'm still as stressed out as I've ever been. Not that I stress out a lot. It's totally a normal amount of stress. I shouldn't have said that.
No, she shouldn't have. But she did.
This doesn't turn you off, does it? Me cleaning up?
No, it's okay.
Feeling unsure about her initial strategy, Carly unironically decided it was time to initiate Plan B.
Do you want like a drink or something?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Like vodka soda?
I don't really drink vodka.
Carly thought over the inventory of her refrigerator. Vodka, soda, milk, ham.
Sure, that's fine, yeah.
Emery scanned the room once more to see a lava lamp, the familiar shape of which prompted him to check the expiration date of the condom his father gave him on his first day of college, along with one of the most painfully uncomfortable conversations one can ever have with their parent. Still good, but the instructions were a bit small.
I might have gone a little overboard with the vodka.
There lies the prophylactic irony of Carly's Plan B, and it would remain there for the next 3 months until Carly impulsively rearranged her bedroom again.
You can sit down, you know. I meant you could sit on the bed, but that's cool too.
I used to have one of these as a kid. Do you know how expensive these things are now? Like one of them costs like $100. At that point, you might as well just buy a recliner, you know?
Somehow, Carly was not interested in Emery's super cool beanbag story. All this talk of snow globes and beanbag chairs led Carly to believe Emery was having second thoughts.
We don't have to do this, you know.
No, it's cool. I guess I just need to warm up.
Well, yeah, you do have to warm up to make it work.
No, I get that. I mean, like, just talking is nice for now, you know?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Emery quickly realized he had already told his one beanbag anecdote, so naturally he thought he'd ask Carly about her sexual history.
So how long has it been, for you?
2 years?
So it's been a while?
It hasn't been that long, and it's like what they say. It's like riding a bike.
Emery wondered whether or not Carly had ever even ridden a bike.
How many times?
Once.
Could someone remember how to ride a bike 2 years after doing it once?
This was a valid point, but
It's not like you're swimming in experience.
come on, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like
No,
that.
I'm sorry. That was super bitchy.
For the sake of the viewers, we've shortened this awkward silence to roughly a third of its original length, to keep the number of cringeworthy moments in this story to a minimum.
Does it count if it lasted like 10 seconds?
Was that another time?
No, that was the one time I was referring to.
I mean, I believe so.
That's kind of messed up, don't you think?
What?
Think of it this way. If you go down the peak of a roller coaster, have it break down, and then go through the ride slowly after it's fixed, did you ride a roller coaster?
I mean, I don't think anything is really breaking down.
I mean, yeah, maybe that's not a good example, but the important question is, did you ride the roller coaster?
Technically, yeah.
But did you get the full experience?
I mean, no, but
So then how does that count?
I don't know. I mean, who's to say 10 seconds isn't a full experience?
Let me tell you, 10 seconds is not the full experience. Why do we consider that sex?
Oh, I know why, kids. Because a penis went inside your vagina.
I don't know.
I've always counted it for me, but lately it feels like maybe I shouldn't. I mean, it comes in handy, though. You don't have to be a virgin, which is nice. What's that like?
You act like it's like living with leprosy.
I didn't mean for it to sound exactly like that.
No, I know. It's not too bad. It can kind of suck sometimes, though.
Carly immediately regretted asking this question, even if it was just a joke. Nothing about this conversation was going as planned.
How come you're here?
What do you mean?
I mean, here, in my room with me. I mean, I know why you're here, but you don't seem to want to.
No, I do. I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Oh.
No. I don't mean it that way. Like, I guess I just pictured it differently, you know? Like, I pictured we would have come into the room already making out, or I would have kissed you by now, or vice versa. And now it just feels like it'd be forced.
You can leave if you want to. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
I don't want to, though. Look, don't take this the wrong way, okay? So, right after our first date, I read this article about guys who hadn't had sex by the time they were 21. It was from a psychology journal or something, but it was saying they had problems or something. Well, anyways, it's been on my mind ever since.
Why?
Because I turn 21 next week. And I've been really afraid that that's what's driving me with this, like with you. But it's not, because honestly, I like you a lot, and I really want to have sex with you. I just said that out loud, yeah.
I'm flattered. I'll tell you something too. So, after our first date, I went out and I bought condoms because I knew that I wanted to bring you here after our fourth date, and I didn't want to risk you, like, not having any or something.
Our fourth date?
Something I read in a magazine about dating and when to have sex if you want to later become official.
What's wrong with us?
Dating is hard. Whenever we were kids, my mom would force my brother and I to play war to decide what we were going to do, because we'd always fight about whether we should go outside or watch a movie or whatever. Anyways, whoever got the high card got to decide. And since we both like to read bullshit articles, we'll do this. High card gets to decide what we're going to do. You in?
You ever hear that your initial reaction to something like this shows what you wanted all along?
What is it?
8 of diamonds.
Your turn. So you can either pick from the top or you can split the deck again.
I'll split the deck again.
At this moment, they both knew Emery's card didn't matter. It's just fun to play games.
What is it?